To understand the significance of these 5 videos, it's probably best if for those who do not know what a jinn is, I explain it. All cultures have heard of, or have had some experience with paranormal activity, whether it be ghosts, spirits, or some other evil force. There is a widespread opinion that something exists alongside us. And this is no different in Islam, it's just that they recognise this other being as the jinn. A jinn can take on many forms, including animals, in particularly black dogs and cats, as well as snakes. They can even appear in human form, but perhaps the most frightening is when a jinn possesses a person's body and mind. Sometimes this gets confused with a mental health condition, but those that believe say a real jinn takeover is more akin to demonic possession. That is a very brief explanation, and I'm sure there is a lot more to it than that, but for the purpose of this video, it's just a brief understanding to introduce you to these 5 scary jinns and jinn possessions caught on camera. Hit those lights, sit back, and enjoy. Shape-shifting jinn. Now this one is weird. The quality is poor, and it was caught on a security camera, and from that was filmed onto a mobile phone. My first thoughts were it looks like a small child crawling around. But what would a child be doing crawling around the streets in the early hours of the morning? Take a look. The clip was filmed in Rahat in Israel in 2016, and many who believe in the jinn believe this is an example of one taking the form of a human. Again, we have little more information than that, but I'd love to hear your thoughts. Woman in supermarket gets possessed by a jinn. This next footage was caught on CCTV camera in a supermarket in China. It starts and ends with a box falling off the shelves, but it's what happens to the woman that picks up the box that is terrifying. According to those who believe, she was apparently possessed by a jinn. Take a look. Mass Jinn possession. Now this one we found quite disturbing, as it features children being supposedly possessed by the Jinn. Again, with most of these Jinn videos, there is very little information about them, but luckily the video speaks for themselves. Take a look. It's all very strange, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on the footage. Mosque Jinn. This one was filmed in a mosque. The lady who enters is claimed to have been possessed by a Jinn. Again, unfortunately I have no more information on this clip, and if anyone else does, then I'd love to hear in the comments. But take a look.
Bersiap-siaplah kamu untuk terlempar dan kritik kalian ya Allah. Inna Allah sayabtilu, 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 Inna Allah sayabtilu.
Pretty creepy. Again, if anyone knows anything about this clip, then I would love to hear it. What's your thoughts on it? Doll possessed by jinn. In 2014, a small doll was found leaning up against a tree on a busy street in Hougang in Singapore. Nothing strange about that, you might think. It probably dropped out of a child's buggy and was placed there by a passerby who picked it up. However, this was no child's toy. The scruffy antique doll, wearing a stained lacy dress, had been blindfolded, and written on the cloth used was a word written in Arabic. Posts on Reddit and Twitter revealed the owner of the doll believed it was possessed, as it had been moving around the house on its own, and was also heard talking to itself. The owner was so freaked out that she wanted the doll out of the house, and found that the only way to do this and make sure it didn't follow her back home was to leave it somewhere far away and mask its eyes. The curse would then be passed on to whoever found the doll and uncovered its eyes. It was later revealed that the Arabic writing translated to the word Bismillah, an Arabic phrase meaning in the name of God. This led to speculation that the doll was possessed by a jinn. Where the doll is now, or who the unfortunate person is who removed the blindfold, is unknown, as the doll has never been seen since, unless any of you know of its whereabouts. So that's 5 supposed jinn encounters, possessions, and footage. I hope you've enjoyed, and whether you believe in jinns or not, I'd love to hear your theories on these topics, so just leave a comment down below. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you in the next video.